is Donna Taggert, the dietitian for Department of Aging and Human Services. Happy New Year! Have you made any New Year's resolutions yet? Believe it or not, some of the top resolutions are get in shape, eat healthier, lose weight. Pretty tough resolutions, and quite frankly, a lot of us have ditched them by maybe mid-February. Maybe if you're a little bit more willpower, you might get further on. But it's never easy to fulfill those type of resolutions. So I read this book. Her name is Wendy Wood. She wrote a book called Good Habits, Bad Habits. In it, she says 43% of behaviors are driven by habit, which basically means 43% of what we do every day is repeated in the same context, usually while thinking about something totally different. So habits are internalized behaviors learned through experience. They don't happen overnight. Many of our habits, good or bad, have been developed over a lifetime. So sometimes not easy to change them. Habits have three components. One is a contextual cue. Say you get up every morning, you walk in your kitchen, you see the coffee pot, you brew yourself a cup of coffee. That's a contextual clue. It relates to a particular time, a particular place. Repetition is part of habits. Many times the thing has to be repeated over and over until it becomes automatic. And then the third one is rewards. If you're not rewarded with that particular habit, you probably aren't going to continue doing it. So rewards reinforce the activity and make it that we want to do it over and over and over again. So how do we start to make healthy eating habits? Well, the first thing we have to do is identify those habits, whether they're good or bad. Food journal is great. Writing down what we eat, why we're eating it, where are we eating it, when are we eating it, how are we feeling when we're eating it. All those things besides just what we're eating are really clues into the habits that we have formed. So here's an example. Maybe you find yourself, you look at the journal, you're like, wow, I'm always eating kind of not so healthy foods while I'm watching TV. So that's a habit, bad habit. Maybe we need to change it. So the first thing you do is start simple. Pick one thing in your whole slew of, hopefully you don't have a whole lot of bad habits, but if you do, pick the one that's going to be the easiest to do first. Make it fun, make it easy. So we'll talk about the eating with TV first, but in a minute. But think of like if you want to really eat lots of more vegetables, but you hate cutting them up, you hate all that stuff, buy them chopped up. Make it easy. Make it so you will be willing to do it. But let's get back to that watching TV and eating bad habits with that. Perhaps maybe coming up with something you could do while you're watching TV besides just eating. Something that you don't want you to get your hands all dirty by eating, like doing a puzzle, knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, anything that's going to keep your hands busy and maybe keep your mind off of getting something to eat. So making it something easy, something fun. You can also piggyback on some of the good habits you have. Say you always eat a piece of dark chocolate at night. Well, that's a good habit, but maybe piggyback on maybe a piece of fruit with that dark chocolate. That would add another healthy habit with the one you already have. Try swaps. You know, if you eat a lot of fatty meats, swap out for ones that are not so fatty. If you eat a lot of sugary vegetables, goodness gracious, sugary cereals and stuff, swap them out with not so, like oatmeal or something. Snacking while you're watching TV, maybe find things that are not so bad. Maybe popcorn or, some fruit or yogurt are good things to eat that aren't maybe as bad as the snacks you're choosing. Often we try to change our behavior by sheer willpower. I'm going to do it. I'm motivated, and that's good. But sometimes we have to find a focus, make sure we find something that's easy to repeat, easy to enjoy, and then focus on that and really, really work on that one habit. Once you get that one habit under your belt, move on to another habit. But don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Don't be like, oh, those New Year's resolutions, they're too much for me. Think of it as developing some good, healthy habits that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So good luck. I'll see you next month when we talk about habits to help our heart with eating healthy. Bye.